Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael. Today I will be showing you how to run n8n on your Windows machine. The first step that I have here is to download and install Docker on your local machine. A few days ago I recorded a video showing you how to download and install the software on your local machine. I will be leaving the link in the description below. When you download and install the Docker environment on your local machine, this is how the Docker environment looks like when you launch the software. So you don't need to sign in. We'll go straight into setting up n8n on this local machine so that we can run our automation without having to pay for the subscription. Let's click on this tiny icon at the bottom right here where it says a terminal directly within Docker desktop. Let me click on this link here and then enable Docker terminal. Alright, so as a disclaimer, I wish to share a particular issue. So just in case you encounter this particular problem after installing Docker on your local machine, WSL needs updating. So there are some students of mine that have been complaining about this particular error here after installation. So when you encounter this problem, what you will simply do is to copy this WSL update here, WSL update, and launch Windows PowerShell. Just run Windows PowerShell here as an administrator. Run as an administrator. Click on yes, then you paste this particular command here, WSL update, WSL space -- update, and press on enter. So it will check for the update. Okay, so as you can see, the most recent version of Windows subsystem for Linux is already installed. So for yours, what you would see is that it will begin to install this particular update here. So just wait for it to run from 0 to 100, and once you're done, all you just need to do is close this Windows PowerShell and restart your PC. When you restart your PC, you can launch the Docker desktop again on your local machine, and once you do that, it will bring you straight to this application here, just like the way any other application will look like on your machine. So what we want to do now is to pull n8n on our Docker desktop platform. So I want you to type this particular command here, docker pull n8n io/n8n. Let's press enter. So we are pulling. Alright, so as you can see, we are pulling n8n on our Docker desktop environment here. So you just wait until Docker runs to the end. When completed, what you simply do is just to wait until the download is complete and all the files have been extracted. So digest, the status downloaded, newer image. So we have pulled n8n on our Docker desktop. So what's the next step here that we have? The next step is to go to volumes, create, okay, let's close this terminal here. We want to create a new volume. So we can name it anything. Just ensure that any name you would give this particular volume it is a name that you don't want to forget. So let's type this my n8n project. Create. So we've created my n8n project. Let's go to images and click on run here. Let's click on this drop down arrow, optional settings. Under the ports field here, we want to type 5678. So you don't need to worry. All this command I'm currently typing, I would leave them in the description below. I'll also leave a particular file that I have created with all the step-by-step procedure on what you need to follow just to pull n8n and make use of it inside this Docker environment. So you don't need to worry about the command. After the video, just click on the link in the description below and get this file that contains all these steps. Under the volumes section here, let's type the name we created. Host name is my n8n project. Under the container part here, let's type /home/node/.n8n. So this name here is optional settings. A random name is generated if you do not provide one. So let's name this container n8n project, and let's click on run. Yes, allow access. So our process is running. All you just do is simply wait for it to run until completion. Okay, so our editor is now accessible via this URL here, http:/localhost. So let's click on this link here. We are going to be redirected to Okay, so we are on the sign up page. So you are almost at the end of your sign up process. So what you want to do here is you want to enter your credentials, enter your name. Sorry, let's start with the email. Put in your email, your name and your last name. Then enter a password that you can remember. Let me use my Yes, I want to receive. Click on next. Okay, 8 characters, one at least one number and one capital. Let me save my password. What best describes your company? Software as a service, business owner. Get started. All right, so don't skip this particular process, this particular step here. You want to okay, so can you see your license key? It's on the way. Check your email to find your license key, then head over to usage. So let me check my email here. All right, so you'll be sent your license key in the email you provide during the sign up process. So all you just do is you click on activate the license key, click on add step, and then we have our n8n environment on our local machine using the Docker. So this is the process, the step-by-step process on how to install and set up the n8n environment on our local machine. So just like I've said, I will be leaving all the step-by-step procedure in the description below. All you just do is click on the link, go there, give me your email, and then you'll be redirected to where the file is. Just pick it up and then you follow the step-by-step process and you would get the same result. So I wish you success, and before you leave, I would like you to subscribe and click on the notification bar so that whenever I release a video, you will be the first person to receive it. Wish to see you on the next one. Cheers.